dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle a flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Happy Monday. I missed you guys yesterday. I'm sorry. I didn't have anything in me. I didn't. I don't know. It was a puppy full weekend. The dogs are like getting adjusted and it's working out even better. I don't know. Me and my daughter just hung out with the dogs a lot, and that's just what I wanted to do, I guess. But I did miss you guys. There's so much foodie beauty gossip to talk about. Lindsay, I saw what you put in the Discord. Well, you know what I mean. You guys. So this foodie beauty stuff is getting more and more disgusting. And I didn't think that was possible. We have some really gross topics that we're going to be discussing. And I don't know if there's any easy way of saying it, but Foodie is a pervert. And I think people think we're exaggerating or lying when we say that she's fucking weird with animals. I mean, she used to let her cat suckle on her chest. I mean, it's a bit odd to me. Like her chest, and she used to enjoy it. And then she had mentioned that she used to give Julia massages with her foot when she was in heat, and her cat's in heat now. And she was making jokes yesterday about starfishing with the cat, and her chat was asking her if her cat was doing a sexual act. Like, these people are fucking weird, right? They're disgusting, weird. But we're going to break it up with some laughter because I just have to, and that's how I cope. So anyways, I think Foodie's going to keep her cat in heat. I've had a puppy for 9 days now, and she's fully vaccinated, spayed. She's already seen the vet. She's already been groomed. And her cat's just suffering. I mean, let's just be honest. We're all adults here. I'm on my period now, and it fucking sucks. It does. I feel ragey. I feel emotional. I feel spicy, sassy. My back hurts. My stomach hurts. I have cramps. I don't know. Anyways, why would you willingly put your animals through this? Why? Why? Imagine how you feel during your time of the month. Why leave your cat to keep going through that? Anyways, let me say hello to you guys. Ruby! Ruby, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Love you too. Happy Monday. Hello, here for fun. Good morning, Sue. Hello, Ricky Bobby. Spent all weekend with your puppy too. Did you have a good weekend? Hello, Tricky Vicky. The bra was the least cringe thing. Yeah, so she fakes finding a bra, you guys. She fakes finding a bra, but Girl World came with the receipts. I think it was first shown on like Milky Stream. Um, a while ago when Chantal shows her suitcase, that bra is in her suitcase. So I don't know why she's lying about something like this, other than she wants a lot to contact her, so she'll quit lying. I don't know. Or she knows she needs to do something for views. Hello, Crypta. Hello, Tricky Vicky. Candy, good morning. Hello, Scottish Blueberry. Keto Cross Stitcher. Erin, good morning. My beautiful best friend. Lori, good morning to you. And I hope you stay safe and stay inside. And please keep me updated. I worry about you. I do. Nothing should bleed for 7 days. I say that too. Oftentimes wonder how the fuck I'm still alive sometimes. Anyways, everyone in Yaba's chat kept saying it was Salah's. Probably. I think Salah. What if it was Salah's cousin wife or girlfriend or whatever, and Foodie took it as like, I don't know, some kind of weird trophy? It's probably really hers. Huge busy ass day. Free the people. I'm here just listening. That's okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know people are working. I know it's the holidays. Times are crazy. So I know after the holidays, I don't know, we'll be more regular, be able to hang out more with each other, people. All right, let me share my screen. We're going to get into some Girl World gossip. It's a variety. I have Shani for Christ stuff, Amber Lynn stuff, Hungry Fat Chick roasting Chantel. I don't know, a bunch of stuff like that. So, hold on. Let me split my screen. Okay, but I don't like it when, hold on. I don't like it when you guys go off to a certain side because it throws me off. Don't ask me why. It just does. There we go. Okay, Twitter has to be on the right or I feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me change the background. That's why she has a year to decide what she wants to do because Salah has given her a year to fit in it and she can't come back. She, oh gosh. What I do know is that was like his out. Let's see what happens in a year. Most of the times when people say that to somebody, they know the person's not going to change, you know? Lindsay, the bra is too small for anyone in Chantal's family. Okay, Bubbles in Cheek said, I call this banger Constipated Cutie, and it's available on Foodie Beauty's Twitch account. Okay, so by the way, Foodie's been live round the clock. If she's not on the Beezer show, she's been trying to do whatever on Twitch, mainly eating. So for the most part, if I can tell which live it was or it is, I'll let you know, but just assume it's one out of the several in the past 48 hours. Anyways, Bubbles and Cheek, so you could check this out on Foodie's Twitch. I haven't even been there yet. I don't know. I don't want to go there and watch her eat. Like, I have better things to do. You know, whenever I see her, I'm like, this is what we're all supposed to be jealous of. This is what we're supposed to be jealous of. And Salah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, out of all the people you could have scammed this thing, this baked potato in a beanie. She does constantly look constipated though. But I know she's not because she doesn't have a gallbladder and she eats nothing but greasy and fried food. So Maisie said her and her hug box will not last on Twitch. They'll rage quit with all the people calling her out for what she is and isn't. I heard it's a shit show and everybody's fighting over there. I think that's the most entertaining thing about her Twitch. What is this? Oh gosh. Are we in the headspace for FFG today? I don't know. She's evil. She lies. There you go. Can we talk about, do you see the face in her back fat? I see an eye. I see two eyes. I see a nose. I see a rabbit. Do you? Or a demon? I mean, it depends which way I'm looking at it. Why does her armpit have a fupa? Does your armpit have a fupa out there if you're listening? Oh, Foodie lied about the Beezer show being under an LLC. It says there's no LLCs in Canada, but you can form a similar corporate structure like a provincial or federal corporation similar to US C Corps, S Corps, or limited liability partnership. I don't know. I just assume everything she says is a lie. I feel like the Beezer show is going to be under Pete's name or her auntie's or something like that. I don't know. Do we really think Foodie took the time to register and do a C Corp? No, I don't think so. All she has time to do is eat and get bigger. Ma, good to see you. I find it funny that she doesn't use her ring light. I'm so jealous. Yes. Where are my armpit fupas? I can't stand her voice. Yeah. I think that's where I'm at today. Like, I don't even want to hear her voice. I just don't. Hungry Fat Chick made a community post gloating, and I thought it was really funny. Kelly said, "It looks like Hungry Fat Chick is the only girl who understands YouTube's new self-harm policy." She said, "I'd like to make a quick post to thank folks for their concern for my channel. I'm taking steps to build up income on some of my adult platforms, so I should be okay, just in case. That being said, I think people are a little confused by what that looks like on YouTube. A mukbang that's just about eating and chatting about the food and about your day isn't that. None of my videos are restricted at this time, and I've had no warnings or contact from YouTube other than this one that I'm going to share. So potentially they've already been digging around my channel and correcting some of their own mistakes. Apparently my eating a whole box of donuts does not violate community guidelines, so I don't know. This video is age restricted years ago, and after an appeal was denied multiple times, I gave up on it. I guess they decided it was okay after all. The other Gorls talked a lot about their problems and bingo on their channels. I don't talk about those things on mine. I tried the whole weight loss thing on here for a bit, but then moved all that stuff to my non-monetized channel. So I don't think I'll have an issue there. Anyhow, we'll see how it plays out. I could do a number of things to make money from doing custom content. Phone sacks. She has a certain number you can call, apparently. She does corn. And trying other platforms like Twitch, Rumble, or Kick, or updating my OF more often, so I'll be okay. Thanks again to the folks who are looking out for me and actually care about my well-being during all of this. And thanks to the person who emailed me to tell me that Foodie Beauty said I should be demonetized during one of her deleted streams. Maybe she should look into doing corn. She's over there farting on stream. That's money she's giving away right there. Okay, I had no idea Candy did corn. Huh. Well, whatever floats your boat. Anyways, I like that she's shading Chantel. She has all these things and all these avenues of income coming in. And then there's Foodie begging for $200. Am I the only one who doesn't like Candy? She does some nasty shit, but I guess she's only hurting herself. I don't know. I don't really have a way I feel about her, I guess. I know the general consensus is most people don't hate her like they hate Chantel. I watched a video of hers. I don't know what made me watch it or why I did, but it actually broke my heart. And in that moment, I just decided to root for her. I hope she gets better. She does seem like a sweet person, but I don't know. I try to see the best in people sometimes. So there's that. There's that. Maybe she's a shitty person and I just don't know it. Hey, Bethany. Hey, Callie. Good morning. Stella. I could catch Breezy before my stress today. You have stress today? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm happy that you get to have a stressful free few hours with us, though. I don't understand what Foodie was making, but I will say there's a clip where it looked like she just had refried beans and ketchup going on. What it actually was, I don't know. But if you're wondering what she's doing on Twitch, it's this. And by the way, her kitchen is in her living room. I just wanted to point that out. This looks gross. I'm going to pass on Twitch. We'll just look at clips from Twitter. I mean, if something really major goes down, we'll go to Twitch and go watch, right? But like, in the meantime, I could tell you this is what she's doing. Her and all of her roles are eating and cooking and complaining, and the mods are fighting. Do you not see a face? Now I see a bulldog with a smirk. When you go up to the counter, do you have to rest your stomachs on it? That seems so uncomfortable, but maybe that would be relief. You know, maybe. Ew. How does she not own a lint roller? I feel like every adult has one. And if you have animals, you have multiple in different rooms of the house. I have one in the bathroom, one in the laundry room. The third one's missing. I don't know. That'll turn up somewhere. But lint and poop, that barf, I don't know. That looks like something I threw up at 2 a.m. when leaving a bar. That's what it looks like. Wow. When you're bigger than a fridge. Grok thinks Chantel is around 500 to 600 pounds. I sent this photo to Grok. By the way, I think she's wearing a diaper. But I didn't think that they made diapers her size. So I don't know if she's using clothes as like reusable. I don't know. What I do know is her ass does not look right. Not that it ever did before. It's an odd shape. And I've never seen somebody with a butt crack that does like an S. And then I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, there's more photos I have to show you of her. But I still think she's wearing a diaper. Stella knows she thinks she just laughed. I thought she just got a BBL. She looks like she put balloons into her frog butt, doesn't she? Her diaper's full. That is what I will tell you. Grok said, based on the photo, this woman appears to weigh roughly 500 to 600 pounds. A ballpark estimate from visual proportions. Very large build, significant abdominal overhang, not the overhang, an overall size in a standard kitchen setting. Oh my God, if AI was evaluating my size based on a standard kitchen setting and talking about my abdominal overhang, I would be dieting. Yes, I would. Okay, so really fast. I just want to show you guys that her Twitch chat was fighting. Tracy, Scrapegoat. I don't know. There was blocking happening. A whole lot of jealousy. What in God's name? Fupa Cradle. I guess that's what Chantel needs or is going to need very soon. A Fupa Cradle. More of this. Hold on. I'm trying to go back to the chat fighting. Chantel, how do you and Salah do it? I don't believe it's physically possible. It's not. There's no way. How's the face card working for you, Chantel? Oh, Twitch roasts her. I love it. What is this? Potato and cauliflower. How come everything she makes looks absolutely disgusting and you have to question what you're looking at? And please tell me why I'm seeing this and now I'm picturing Gigi. And I can't look at cauliflower the same. I need to get away from it. Okay, there was a fake Tracy going in. We know that made Tracy spiral. Teardrop is having the worst day of her life trying to mod Chantel's true Twitch stream. Why doesn't she just roll off the couch and use the restroom? She doesn't leave her apartment. Does she need the diaper? I'm assuming the way she eats with no gallbladder, she probably has accidents all the time. These two are so funny. I have to show you another clip later. I don't know. Chachi acts like she doesn't like her, but she does. They can do this all day. Like Coco will bark at her and then Chachi chases her off. And then Coco goes back again. And then Chachi chases her off. And it's like a whole thing. They could do that for 12 hours and just be happy as clams. All right, let me go the other direction. Let me go the other direction. Diva dog. Chachi is. She runs the house. She really does. She's the boss of everybody. Everybody fears her. You do what Chachi says or else. I still can't get over her being wider than her fridge. Not you, Chachi. Chantal. You're very cute. This thing isn't. I think that's her bra for her back. The one that she's pretending is Salah's cousin/wife. I think it's her back bra. And she should probably wear it because those things are going to sag and she's going to have pancake back tits. Anyways, Tweety said, searching her enormous stash of food for something to snack on with her fridge snacks. I mean, I just assume she's always snacking. That would be really uncomfortable to have an armpit fupa. I mean, how many bras do you think she needs? One for the stomachs, one for the fupa, one for the back fat, one for the armpit fat. She's going to be expensive. Just lose weight and you won't have to buy so many bras. Anyways, all right, let's get into some clips. I'm skipping FFG stuff today. I'm not in that bad of a mood and I don't feel like hearing her voice. I just don't. 500 Kids and No Money said, hey, Foodie, my daughter, who's 20 years younger than you, adopted a dog, had her fixed within 2 weeks. It can be done. It should be done. Do better. Foodie is incapable of doing better. Wookie said, agree, she should have had the kitty at the vet within a week of her getting her home and started the vaccines and the health plan for getting her spayed. Now she won't do anything. No Salah to take care of it. I heard she was asking for money to get the cat spayed now. She said something along the lines of her aunt knows somebody who hooked her up with this appointment and they only do spays sometimes. It's not like an every time thing. It's every whatever, so often. And she said it's a low cost clinic type situation. And now she can't even afford that. So if people want her to get spayed, you have to donate to that too. Hectic Llama said, I would never bring a new pet home without the ability to take them to the vet immediately. So irresponsible. Miss Lori said, I'm just sickened by her complete disregard for that precious, completely dependent cat. And Carla said, that's what you're supposed to do, ASAP, and medically safe to do so, especially with young animals. She doesn't care about that kitten. She got her as a prop for content since she no longer has anything worth watching. She is a degenerate. Spay and neuter your pets. If you adopt, they should be going to see a vet. They should, within the first week. They need to be vaccinated. They need to be dewormed, all of that. You want to make sure your animal's healthy, right? They can't tell us, hey, I don't feel good. Hey, I have worms. Hey, I need vaccines so I can go on walks. Like, they can't tell us these things. So it's our job to, for one thing, do our homework, do our research, and know what we're supposed to do. Coco has already seen a vet, vaccinated, spayed, groomed. She's been on walks. I mean, and we've had her, 8 or 9 days now? I think 9 days. Without Salah, she will not keep the cone on. I'm worried if the cat gets spayed. Hey, Jay. She can't afford a low-cost clinic, but made 16 grand in US dollars in November, December from YouTube and her beezers. Make it make sense. I also heard, too, that she thinks that she's still getting a check from YouTube. When they demonetize you, you don't get a check. You don't. So if you were supposed to get $10,000 That's no longer yours. YouTube took that because they say that you broke terms of service. You didn't follow their guidelines, so you didn't really earn that money. So I don't know who's lying to Chantel, telling her she's special and she's still going to get the money. I don't think she's the one person that they're going to pay when they demonetize them. I don't know. It's sex to sex. She's got to figure it out. She's got to figure it out. Tone said this greedy, lying, fat, ugly snake admitting she begged for money she didn't need and spoiled people when she got it. Yeah, people were saying, what happened to the money that the Beezers donated? And she admitted that she was spoiling people. She didn't say who, but she was like, I spoiled some people. She's evading her demonetization, but with 14 people in chat and only 334 viewers. She's cooked. Foodie is high as a kite again and yawning like she's high on pills. She's going to lose her Twitch. She's going to lose everything. She does think she's getting paid. It's going to suck when she doesn't get that money. She's not special. She's not the one person that they're going to pay out because, oh, she just got a kitten that needs to be spayed at the low-cost clinic. Like, they don't care. This is why she should have got her spayed when she still had money. And low-cost clinics really aren't that much. You're telling me she doesn't have $100 some odd dollars at most? I'm not buying it. Crochet with Ashmi said, look at the size of the jacket on the couch. Cute cat. The cat is cute. Is it just me or is that couch already looking a different color? It's going to look like Shani's couch soon. She deserves this and needs a reality check. She does. Eek. Wow. I'm sure Salah's going to take you back in a year, Foodie. I mean, you're looking amazing. What's up with your pupils? Oh, remember, Foodie just ate normal meals. She did nothing wrong. She was just having a meal that any of us would have for lunch or dinner. These are just some examples of what she used to do. Mrs. Morris said, just a normal person eating a normal amount of food in a normal way. YouTube is so wrong, you guys. They're just fat phobic. She's clearly an education channel. I definitely think it was all of the eye rolling, the moaning, eating more than she should have, ending up in the ER, talking about her problems with eating, and then uploading like back to back mukbangs, right? It's wild that she doesn't see what's wrong with the way with what she was doing, but look at here's more examples of what she used to do and get paid for this. Is this just a normal meal that any of us would have for lunch or dinner? Candy, I've never seen yeah, I know. Mrs. Moore said, seriously, what's wrong with eating like this? Geez, YouTube. Get it together, YouTube. Please and thank you. Okay, this is Tracy fighting with Teardrop. Teardrop, no, you was not. It was not the right one. I was banned. Me. And Chantel was on WhatsApp trying to figure out how to get me unbanned. Teardrop said, okay, whatever. I'm lost, I guess. I guess I was talking to lots of Tracys. Tracy said, yes. Tracy also said, Teardrop, you was and heard everything. Teardrop said, Tracy, yes. I thought I was talking to you. You kept asking me stuff. Tracy said, yeah, Teardrop. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, come here. Come here. Here, go get your Chewy. Go get your Chewy. You can't play with Chachi right now because I'm trying to host a live stream. Hold on, you guys. Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious. Come on. Back up. Here you go. Well, then chew them on here. All right. Hold on, you guys. If she wants to play, I might put them outside for a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, yeah, Teardrop. Apparently there was a lot in here acting like it was me. Tracy is always bothered. Have you noticed that? Like, who cares? She has control issues. You chew that. And you let me yap about Chantel and all her fupas. Hungry fat chick should be demonetized too then. Ouch. I don't watch enough of her content. Oh, and now I just clicked off. Sorry. Well, this is going. Amazing. Hold on, let me get back to where I was. Okay. I might skip over more of her back fat and fupa rolls and them fighting because at this point, I'm assuming you guys all know, right? You all know that Tracy and Teardrop and the whole chat was fighting, Scapegoat too. And then I think Foodie tries to lie and say she blocked Scapegoat for drama. Anyways, hold on. Oh my God, this is so funny to me. Have you seen this ad? If you're on WeWard, you definitely have seen it. You definitely have seen it. Milky said someone in my life said these ads reminded them of Teardrop. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm gonna start picturing Teardrop when I see them. They guilt you. They almost have you downloading this game so you can save the woman and her children with the fireplace. Like, I don't know. They know what they're doing with this shit. I'm telling you. Anyways, I'm just gonna start viewing it as Teardrop and then I'll feel better. This is Chantel's butt. That was a diaper in that other photo. Or she had gotten a BBL, but it looked like a full diaper to me because where did her butt go here? It's back to being a frog butt. Unless she's wearing those underwear that the panties that give you an ass. Do you think she's wearing padded underwear? Maybe it was a temporary BBL. If that family frees, it's our fault for not playing the game. But they guilt you because most of us, if you see a child, even if it's in a cartoon, right? You see a child shivering, you're like, oh my God, you want to help. Like it's natural to. Teardrop said, Chantel, I kept the receipt from Burger King that you got me. It has your name on it. I will put it in my memory book. Tizery, Chantel never meet Teardrop in real life. You in danger, Gorl. I assume that's what she did to her husband. Don't you? That's why he's like stuck in a room. And the only time he comes out, he's trying to eat hot dogs off the floor. I thought it was weird that he was eating them off the floor, but he's probably already on the floor crawling around because we know what she did to his legs. I mean, okay, hold on. Hold on. We got to get to some clips. Do you remember when Chantel used to pretend to work out? It's crazy that she looks skinny here to me compared to what she's become. And she wasn't skinny, but she was like one of her. She's tripled in size. A video of Chantel, definitely not. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm going to
Food,
around
it's
this.
what I eat in my mukbang.
I have to turn down the sound. Wow. But she can't see what she did wrong. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Okay, Mrs. Morris said, Foodie, it's not what you're eating or even how much you eat. It's the fact that you moan, roll your eyes, let the sauce drip down your face. Tell us, shh. That's why. You're glorifying it. Mm-hmm. Foodie just admitted that the money that was given to her to move to Canada was given to others. Oh my God, these people. I don't know why anybody helps her. All right, let's get into the actual clips I can play. Skincare routine between her Twitch stream and YouTube stream has taken years off her skin. Filters. Chantel, well, I was going to tell you you need to do skincare, but you can't afford it now. So there's that. You're not getting your YouTube check on December 21st. You're not. All that money you thought you were going to get for Christmas, it's going to not you. Not you. I don't know what to tell you. But you know what you could afford? The Ordinary, and it's actually pretty good, like $8 to $12. I don't know. I'm quite pleased with the results. What is the other one I've been doing? Good Molecules. I think that's like $1 more. Still affordable. Anyway, so her mods are fighting. Chantel's been eating and being inappropriate with her cat. More of them fighting. Okay, let's go into clips. 500 Kids and No Money said, ma'am, it's December 13th. You got the cat at the end of October. That's not recent. That's pushing 2 months. At this point, I highly suggest easing up on the weed because your brain. Hold on, I need to make sure I didn't skip through all the shanty stuff. I don't know, it threw me off when it kicked me out. Just let me know that it's coming up at some point, and then yeah, okay. And then I'll be fine. But now I don't remember. Oh, this is okay. Hold on. I remember. It was a clip that I keep trying to share, but getting confused on where direction I'm going in. It was this way, right? Yes. No. Fuck. Well, if you're still here, I want to thank you because my ADHD is ADHDing today. It is. It really, really is. Oh, here we go. Okay. So at this point, I highly suggest easing up on the weed because your brain is mush. I don't think it's the weed doing that. Well, maybe combined with everything else.
Sue Ann, I haven't even had a cat an entire month. Like, get a lick.
Because
There it
Steven,
is. Sue Ann, I haven't even had a cat an entire month. Like, get a lick. Seriously.
does anybody remember the exact date she got the kitten? It's been a month. You got the cat end of October. That's not recent. That's pushing 2 months. I just read it, but I already had forgotten it. She bought a phone before getting the cat spayed, before her first hit. I wish Salah was here to take care of the cat, Foopalicious said. Gorl World Watcher said her and Amber always waiting to the last minute to help their pets in need. I think she likes the cat suffering. There's something very sick and wrong with this woman. The evil piece of shit is lying. She's also lying about having an appointment to get vaccines, spay, and chip. She told us weeks ago she asked a vet to call her in January to make an appointment. She also lied about how old the cat is, even though she earlier said it was born in June and July. The cat should have been vaccinated and spayed prior to her demonetization. Yep, I bet AI genuinely has issues trying to check if her videos are all of the same person. Probably. It was there pretty much when she got back from Syria, right? She's the worst. I'm going to share a number towards the end of this stream. If you're concerned about any animals in Canada, it's a phone number that you can call. And I'm saying this just because what we eventually get to is disgusting and Foodie should not have this cat. Why are you thinking about starfishing with your kitten? Why is your chat asking you if you're doing sexual acts with your kitten? Animals cannot consent. I know you hang out with that furry weirdo anime who is very weird about animals. I'm not saying because he's a furry. I'm just saying that probably contributes, okay? He's weird. He draws dragons and animals with sexy bodies, farting, sharding, eating food. These are the people that she hangs out with. Tone said, I only use smoothing filters, guys. Like, sure, Jan, her ability to lie about everything is wild. She deserves every bit of what's going to happen to her, and she's dumb enough to film it all and upload it to the internet for free. I love that for her so much. I don't even know who this is supposed to be. I do not even know. Imagine looking like this and changing your face shape and everything. Filtered, unfiltered. Chantel, you would only have one chin if you would stop eating so much. Saturday night, Sunday morning, when your chins are spilling out of the jacket, it's time to put the fork down. My boss just called me into his office. I thought I was in trouble. I got good news about my end of year bonus. Happy Monday. Congratulations, Sue. That's awesome. The upper right picture was crazy. Not Candy, hungry fat chick roasting the fuck out of Chantal. Yes, it was amazing. Thanks again to the folks who are looking out for me and actually care about my well-being during all of this. Maybe she should look into doing corn. I think that's what she's going to have to resort to. I'm serious. She has so many addictions to feed. Drugs, booze, food, whatever else, pills probably, supposedly, allegedly, possibly. Elle said, okay, but honestly, objectively, she's just as bad. I'd say worse, to be honest, with all her moaning as she eats. Barely able to breathe. Putting our personal bias aside, how is she different from the other three? I think this was due to mass reporting. Meredith said she doesn't talk about her problems, if you catch my drift. Or bingo, we're going to start using that word, which is what YouTube is cracking down on. I think people don't understand the fine print of the policy. At the end of the day, this is what they are demonetizing, not eating in general. Girl Scout said she does talk about it. No, she just actually does it. Meredith said, I mean, take it up with YouTube. It's their policy. I'm just explaining, not defending Candy either way. I've only seen one thing by her, to be fair. So I don't know if she's doing the same thing as Foodie or worse. But if she is, then yeah, I mean, technically speaking, then yeah, she should be demonetized too. Is that a Cavapoo in your profile? Cute pup. She has paid $20, $25, $30, and $80 for the cat so far, according to her. Is it a rental cat? Whose cost is charged by viewing hours or something? That is gross, Sue. Foodie could never. What happened? She's just too lazy to physically go to the vet and take care of it afterwards. I mean, I don't think anybody enjoys going to the vet, but it's something we do, right? That's what you do when you're an adult and you take on the responsibility of an animal. You take care of them. She doesn't deserve this cat. And while I'm not going to be promoting going IRL, if anybody's concerned about any of the clips that I show, don't worry, I have a number for you. Sweet Tea said, so much skinnier and healthier than before. YouTube knows nothing. She just eats meals, you know? Yeah, just eating a normal sized dinner is definitely what got her back fat and armpit fat and fupa fat. Yep, said never seen back tits before. I haven't either. It just seems wildly uncomfortable. Some days I don't even like the boobs I have. Like, I don't need extra, you know? I don't know. Especially when my back is hurting. I don't know. There's certain times where I'm like, fuck being a woman, fuck breasts, fuck periods, blah, 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 blah. Why? I don't need extra. How about you? All right, let's get into clips from yesterday. Pig of the day. Foodie Beauty finishes spaghetti in 4 bites. But she eats perfectly normal, right? YouTube is just being fat phobic. Do you finish a whole plate of spaghetti in 4 bites? I mean, an addiction maybe, like, okay, because when you're an alcoholic, like there's points where you don't eat. And then suddenly you're hungry again, and then you could eat all the food. I don't know. It's very wild. It's very odd. I don't miss those times at all. I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but you don't have to suffer. Whatever you're going through, whether it's an addiction to food, sex, shopping, drugs, alcohol, whatever, you don't have to live that way anymore, okay? You don't have to live that way anymore. You don't have to constantly chase a fix that's never going to feel like how it felt the first time. It's never going to feel that way again for you. So this Christmas, give yourself the gift of getting help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. Most of us in life have had to get help at some point or another, whether it's we needed to talk to somebody. I mean, I've done that. I needed therapy. I needed rehab. I needed all those things. And there's nothing wrong with needing a little extra help. If we were able to do things on our own, we would have done them sooner, right? Sometimes we need a group. Sometimes we need somebody who just gets it. Here is how Foodie could get herself banned on Twitch. You need to violate their strict community guidelines by engaging in hate speech, harassment, sexual content, extreme violence, copyright infringement, like playing music without license, or what she was doing over on YouTube that got her demonetized, as well as breaking terms of service like view botting or doxing with permanent bans for severe or repeated offenses. Streamers can also get banned for a streamer's in-game chat if they don't moderate it properly. So it sounds like all she has to do is rage over there. or somebody needs to pay attention to when she's eating and how she eats, and she will lose her twitch too. She's already lost one twitch. She had it before. I don't remember why it went down. Do you? Hey, Bunny, good morning. I don't think she's mobile enough to leave the house anymore. Even said her mom isn't doing Christmas at hers. I think she is housebound. If she isn't, she will be next month. I mean, she's looking more and more like Life by Jen. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just the truth. We saw how things ended for Jen. I mean, there's usually several ways your addiction can end. Jails, institutions, or death. And Foodie's not special because her addiction's food, you know? 10KD said, Chantal walks like my 2-year-old. They even have the same haircut. I think it's because she wears a diaper. Like, she has the diaper booty. There's a certain walk that kids have when they're in a diaper, and especially when it's full, and she's very much giving that. I can't imagine being 41 years old and eating myself into a diaper. Like, she did it to herself, like, you know, all over some cheeseburgers, some fries, and some pizza. I'd be kind. I don't think she's going to last long enough on Twitch to get banned. I know, people are brutal to her over there. Hectic Moment said she's live streaming on the couples channel again. Make sure you all let YouTube know so they can watch the stream. Yeah, totally not because she's breaking major terms of service doing that. Oh, and here's the corpulent queen at the start of the stream. Sorry. There's some sort of mass happening. Like, I understand that she has a lot of chins, right? And like, we can tell what's fat, but like, I swear there's a goiter in there. Something's going on with her thyroid. I don't know. Or she has an abscessed tooth. It doesn't look normal. It doesn't, like, not that any part of her does, but there's something happening right here. And it gets bigger and bigger. Have you noticed that? I don't know if it's infection. I don't know what, but she must feel like shit. Apart from medical appointments, I've been housebound for the last 2 months, going insane, but have my resin to play when I can get out of bed. Caswell, I hope we can keep you company. You can always email me if you ever need to chat. I think I gave you the Discord. I can't remember if you had joined, but you should, and you can have another place to talk to friends, you know? We all hang out there and talk. Usually, like, if I can't snipe, we're talking about Chantel as she's live. We talk about Gorl World stuff, share recipes, gardening, pets. So if you'd like to join and have some friends, please do. Well, we're already your friends. You know what I'm trying to say. La 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 la. Hold on. Foodie told us she doesn't care what happened to her channel. Oh, well, in that case, play, motherfucker.
Do your worst, because you know what? At
What?
the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. There's nothing you can threaten me with that is going to have me shaking in my Grandpa Joe costume, buddy, okay? So do your worst, B.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
underestimate me. You underestimate me. I'm smarter than you. I'm more educated than you. Please. Because your channel is still standing, okay, so I might get a warning or two. I might get struck for, a week or two. That's okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm shaking in my Skechers. If I get deleted from YouTube, I'm getting a job. I'm going to go work at Arby's and get free food. I am not putting up with this shit. No, no, no. If I get deleted before you, I'm gone. I'm gone from YouTube. I don't need to. No, no, no. I can survive. Trust and believe. If I need to change my name to get a good job, I'll do it. So do your worst. Nobody cares. If I lose my channel, fine, whatever. Honestly, I'm not hurting for money. Save your pennies because you're going to need them in the future, I'm telling you.
Wow.
Do it. If I were you, I would remove that right now. I would.
How'd that work out for you? You have no car. You're about to lose the roof over your head. Salah, you said you haven't heard from because doesn't he have the flu again or something? You have to beg for money for everything. Huh, you should have saved your pennies, Chantel. Foodie confirmed she's not welcome to move in with her mother or her aunt's homes if she loses hers. That's sad to me. I rent a home from my parents. I can't hear this.
My mom said no. My aunt, no. It would be too small.
Okay, well, either I'm going deaf. I don't know. Hopefully you guys heard it. I think she said, oh no, she can't go to her mom's. That's sad. Her mom doesn't even trust her daughter in her home. Chantel's made such a mess of her life, and it runs over to her family. Remember when her mom's car almost got towed? It was all Chantel's doing. I mean, she decided to fart. She decided to fight with Marty. The apartment is in her mom's name. I think Salah's making babies or trying to. Did she say my mom said no? That means she has actually asked her mom to move in. She did. That says a lot and is really sad. They have to be tired and embarrassed. I would be, Bubbles said. Listen up, broke surf. Start tossing coins at the beast of bulges before full cougar meltdown. She's pushing 45 hard, already snorted, fucked, and gambled away more cash than your bloodline will ever see. Pay up, peasants, or she'll sell toenail clippings next. I mean, don't give her any ideas, please. Please. Luz Cannon, I saw what you tagged me in, and it made my morning. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. They will have to take her. Would they leave her to die on the street? Her mom probably did her part signing for the apartment, and if Chantel loses the apartment, I guess that's on her. But she has to know that her mom's home is not an option. And that fucking hurts an addiction when that happens. I remember I wanted to leave rehab, like at the start of my addiction, and I was crying, calling my mom. I'm like, I want to come home. She was like, Jenny, you don't have a home anymore. And it stung. It fucking hurt hearing those words. But we have to have those moments. We have to sit with that. We have to feel all the bad things and all the feelings, because in reality, it's the position we put ourselves in. Fat Cow said, I think her mom has legitimately gotten to the point that enough is enough when it comes to bailing Foodie out. I mean, people get tired. Her mom's probably tired of being lied to. Think of all the lies she tells online. I'm sure it's not much different in her real life. All Chantal does is bring chaos wherever she goes. I mean, think of Salah. He looked drained having to deal with her all the time. You need to hear it sometimes. It's true. It's her fault. Deal with the consequences. Yes. Well, maybe this is her rock bottom. Maybe she'll go into treatment inpatient. And then when she gets back, her channel could be great. I think that's the only thing that could save her. I mean, in every aspect, like going to inpatient for like a year. She's not somebody who could do 30 days, you know. She's just not. There's some people who only can do a short amount of time because they have to get back to their kids or whatever else. Chantel needs to go away for a year, and not have access to her phone or social media. And then, only then, I think real change could happen, but she wouldn't, because she'd have to be uncomfortable for a bit. I will tell you, at first, when you go to rehab, it's really hard without your phone, but then you feel a freedom away from it. You do. You just do. I don't know, like a freedom, a peace, like some sort of pressure is off of you. I don't know. 500 Kids and No Money said, darting eyes, touching face, falling over her words. She's lying and can't even hide it.
Serious question with no judgment. How do you not have money saved with as much as people donate to you? You lived in Syria where you didn't have to come out of pocket for much, according to you. I didn't live in Syria very long. It was like what? 3 months? Not even. Yeah, 3 months, I think. And
Yeah, Luz.
when I finally did have access to my money, yeah, I did spoil some people.
Gorlick said someone reported her and they were going to make a house call for the cat. I can't stand that guy, but I hope somebody did. I'm concerned she's doing inappropriate things with her cat. I am.
And, um, you know, but it wasn't much because, like, I don't make as much as I was back, like, before. Serious question with no judgment. How do you not have
So you spent money that you shouldn't have that was supposed to be starting over in Canada. You probably spoiled Salah and maybe his family to try to make up for all the lies you told. But you need to sit in your own shit and nobody needs to donate another dime to you. You were given a large sum of money and you spent it unwisely. That's your problem. Bubbles and Cheek said, I haven't decided if that's just lying or her skin is crawling from something else as well. I don't know. She can't tell the truth. She's in active addiction. Remember when you were in active addiction? Could you tell the truth? I feel like I would lie just to lie. I would. It's like impossible to tell the truth in addiction. I don't know why, but you get so used to scheming and scamming that you lie about just the stupidest things just to fucking lie. You do. Acadia said, it doesn't matter how much she has lied. People will keep sending her money. Acadia, if you're listening, I have been really bitchy to you, but I'm just spicy and I really like Wookie and I think you have the wrong impression. So if you're listening, me and Acadia had a whole battle on Twitter. We did. I don't know. She thinks one type of way. Like, I guess if you're just going based on optics, right? And you're listening to Shani rant about Wookie, and even I was confused for a minute. I'm like, why is she on the phone with him for 20 hours? Like, maybe, Wookie seems to have a lot going for her, but maybe, I mean, people have lied and people have been weird. So, but then I talked to Wookie and I talked to her for a while about the situation. And Jason called her because he was manic and basically going insane. And she was part of the reason why he went and got help. So, I just want to set the record straight. Wookie has a beautiful life and I don't know, like, it's not like well-to-do people are everything, you know what I mean? But she has a boyfriend with a lot going for him. I find it hard to believe she would throw that all away for Rev, I think some people, especially older people, like their generation, even if they didn't have much, they still tried to help others, right? So even if all you had was 3 cans of beans, if your neighbor said, hey, I'm hungry, you'd give them a can, right? And I think that's just how she is. Anyways, Acadia, I don't hate you. I'm just a bitch sometimes. I am. Lisa Biz says buying people's affection instead of actually trying to invest into the relationship is so foodie coded. Anyone anywhere said if she was making at least 5K a month and spending nothing, she even admitted that everything there was so cheap with a North American income, she could have spoiled his family rotten for months and still had 10K in the bank. What did she do with the money? She bought drugs. She bought food. I'm assuming she paid for her aunt. Remember the trip they went overnight and stayed at a hotel and then went to the zoo or something? I'm assuming she paid for that too. She was irresponsible with her money, and if she has nothing, she needs to sit in that for a minute. Chantel said she spoiled people in Syria after she got her money, like a car for the handsomest husband, possibly. I mean, she told us he bought that himself, but she says a lot of things that are lies, so there's that. I hope she's hungry today. No, I don't feel bad saying that. Again, if I get really ragey when we talk about certain things, I'm sorry and just know it's not any of you guys. I can't stand her. And today I hate her. There's truly some days where I pity her and I'm like, wow, she's really made a mess of her life. I can't relate, My life is pretty boring compared to hers. I mean, I know I'm still going to have a roof over my head tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. I have family who wants me around for Christmas. A boyfriend who's not cheating on me. A daughter who thinks I'm pretty cool right now. We'll see how long that lasts. Anyways, there's days I pity her and then there's days where I'm like, fuck this selfish cunt. She got a cat she couldn't care for and she's being really disgusting with it. For a while, she was using Sasa to exploit for the creeps on her channel because the people, her beezers, are not well. They always have to be fed something. And for a while it was salsa, and she was putting salsa up, even though there was people going into her chat saying, oh, raise her shirt so I could goon to her. And she continued putting that little girl up on her channel. And now it's the cat, and she's joking about starfishing with it, and it's doing sexual acts with her. And do I believe she would? Yeah. Because I remember her talking about the special massages that they would give Julia when she was in heat, and laugh about it getting her off. Like, that's not normal thoughts to have about your own animal. I'll speak for myself. These dogs laying next to me right now, these are like my children, and I would do anything to protect them. Anything. If somebody tried to hurt my dog, I would hurt them. Just being honest. I don't want anybody ever hurting with them, messing with them, breaking their puppy heart. Like, these are my babies, right? There's nothing sexual. Like, I'm not asking my dog, oh, now that you're spayed, oh, you can't have like, these aren't normal thoughts, right? But Chantal would. She's like, oh, well, she's going to be unhorny if I spay her. You should not need your cat's sexual validation, you fucking weirdo. Dave's World said, why can't YouTube just strike the videos that are problematic? I think that's what Foodie said. She literally wants to do what she wants and have YouTube babysit her videos for her without any severe repercussions. She can't be bothered abiding by the written rules. She's lazy. And what she needs to realize is she's no longer young enough and cute enough. She's old and super morbidly obese, and laziness and everything she's doing is just not attractive. It's not very becoming. I'll just say that. Like, if I was a man, why would you want that? Okay, let's pretend you were into woofing and shit. Like, even if you were Salav, right? Like, would you be attracted to Chantal? Nothing going for her. No hobbies. No friends. What, are you going to have an interesting conversation about your life's goals and where you want to be together in 5 years? She's going to be dead. There's no 5-year plan. She's going to be dead. You can't take her hiking. You can't take her to the beach. You can't take her on a romantic getaway. When you're away at work, long hours, you've been gone for like 8 to 10, maybe even 12 hours, depending on your job. You're not coming home to a clean house, cookies made, dinner waiting for you. None of that. Like, you're coming home to a pig pen, to a wife that stinks and has been in the same position since when you left for work. Like, would you want that? I have a beautiful life now because I worked on myself. See, and it's possible we can make a mess of our lives and climb our way out of it and right our wrongs. But it takes work and dedication. It does, because nothing comes back to you right away. You have to work for it again, right? Hey, Porcacana, good to see you. You have to work for it again. I'll say, for me, I had to put in time. I had to stop using my words and just showing action, which was really fucking hard for me, because at that point, like, my family, friends, everybody close to me, they're like, I've heard it all before. You're going to change. Oh, it's real this time. You're never going to relapse. Yeah. So it took, like, I feel like a year or two of doing the right thing. And everybody was like, well, maybe she is changing. And then by year 3, it was like, okay, we could trust her now. And it feels good when you get things back. It does. You're actually more grateful for what you have when you get it back than what you had before. I don't know how to make sense of that, but I don't know. I'll speak for myself. I was a spoiled brat before. I was. And then addiction hit me hard. And then I went from living a spoiled princess life, if you will, to being a normal person who struggled and was out on the streets and was stealing and was lying. And I'm not saying that's a normal thing, right? But I wasn't grateful for what I had before. And then I lost it all. But now, like, I'm grateful for every fucking thing, everything, every article of clothing, pajamas, socks, underwear, everything, right? Because I know what it's like to have nothing. I remember feeling like a loser. Like, everybody was getting like iPhones and things when it was coming out, and I didn't have any of that. And it would make me feel some sort of way, but then I had to work for things. And then eventually I had things, right? And I'll never take them for granted. I won't. Because I remember what it's like where you see people with cute outfits on and nice shoes, and you're wearing the same outfit that you've had on for a week because you've been high and drunk, right? You see people with their fancy new cell phones and you lost yours while you were running the street. I went through so many fucking phones and IDs running the street. Let me tell you that much. Anyway, Chantal's not grateful for anything. She's going to have to lose it all. She's going to have to be in a tent or a box by a CVS or wherever, begging for change. And even then, I don't think she'll change right away. I think she's going to have to lose her tent or her box. And then, only then, will she change. I remembered people telling my mom, they're like, you need to stop bailing her out. Like, she needs to go live on Skid Row. And at the time, like, I thought it was harsh. And even my mom, she was like, Skid Row? But yes, because I wasn't learning my lesson. And people would give me things when I was promising to be sober again, and then I'd piss it all away. I would. Bubbles and Cheek said, does anyone believe that Foodie Beauty only received $3K from her grifting to move to Canada? That's what she said on last night's stream, and I call bullshit. Anyone have the receipts? I think she got more than that. All raised to elephant shit? Yeah, that sounds about right. The Sussex Bunyan said, I seem to remember that someone was keeping track, and it was a hell of a lot more than that. I want to say that one night alone, she received almost $2,500. Bubbles and Cheek said, I thought it was close to $7,000. Anyone out there that keep track and can let us know? Well, Del Pondu did, but she's been chased off the internet. So, anybody want to take Del Pondu's place? Miss T said, that's BS. I think it was around 7,000. Alexandria said, I believe nothing, she says. You're talking about someone willing to sell their body for a whopper. This is true. This is true. Every time life gets good for me, it quickly goes to shit again. There's something that you need to look at that you're not addressing. And I'm not saying that you're doing it, and I'm not saying that it's your fault. But there's some decision that you keep making over and over and over again, and it's putting you in the same position. I don't know if it's women. I don't know what. But you're talking about someone. That's true. She did. You know what? It's crazy. Even in addiction, you get crazy thoughts, right? But like, I couldn't pretend to be attracted to somebody. Like, I don't think I'd be a good hoe. I don't think I would. Because they know how to like play the part and pretend. Like, it's the look is all over my face. Like, if I got somebody looking like Chantel and they're like, I'll give you $500 and a 24 pack, the look on I'd be like, no, thank you. I'll pass. I'll just stand here for an hour and hope somebody hands me a beer. I don't know. Flashing Pondu said, guys, come on. Chantel's right. She's totally smaller than when she started the mukbangs. She's not a huge death bat at all. You know, the other day we said it's wild that Boogie is smaller than Chantel now. But yeah, I mean, she... Look at her before versus now. If she's trying to deny she has a problem, Chantel, take the filters off your phone and look at what you've become. Look at your skin. Look at your face. Look at your chins. Look at your armpit fupas. You're bald. You're bald with bad skin, barely any teeth. You're huffing and puffing when you're just sitting there. There used to be things that were attractive about you, and now you look like a baked potato in a beanie. And looks aren't everything. But I remember one day looking at myself and realizing my looks had changed. I was like, oh my God, I used to look so young. Because alcohol, drugs, your addictions, they age you. And yours has aged you, caused you multiple health problems, and you don't even look human anymore. You don't. Okay, we're skipping FFG stuff today. All right, so I did screen record some of Shani. We're not done with the foodie stuff. More is coming. But it sounded like Shani was threatening Wookie, and I just need you guys to hear it. So Shani's saying God's going to get Wookie and put a target on her forehead. Sounds like a threat to me. Jason went and got help. Wookie was part of that. I guess Shani likes Rev sick. There are people who like to keep you sick in addiction, and that they claim that they love you. And they don't. If somebody loves you, they're not offering you drugs or alcohol or food or whatever you have an issue with. If somebody loves you, they're not denying you help. They're actually supporting you wanting to go and get help. I mean, Jason's had wet brain before, and the last time he was in that home with her, I could have swore I heard him drinking, and she was fine with it.
Yep, that's why he was doing drag and finding himself attractive. Yeah, and that's why he thought these obvious AI girls were real. He had beer mind. He had beer mind.
Beer mind?
Dude, if I found some Southern Comfort upstairs, I'd be drinking some. Actually, I shouldn't drink on my meds. That could be dangerous.
I think you're overdoing something. I don't know what she's on. And she claims she doesn't do any drugs or drink, but she seems high a majority of the time to me.
Nah, Peace Frog. I think honestly Wookie was giving him money for booze. I really believe that.
She gave you money to feed your cat. That's what she did.
You see how she's missing right now? How she's not coming in or talking to anyone? Interesting.
You probably have her blocked, and why would she come around now? Hey, Shauna. I've missed you. Where have you been? Let me speed her up. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true, Luca.
She has dandruff so bad.
Yeah.
See, that makes me sick how she says him doing drag. I know.
Thank you, Kira.
I heard that he was doing it because Shani wanted him to, but now she has a problem with it, and she was making fun of his drag. She was saying there's a certain art to doing drag and sophistication, and what Rev is doing is just cringe.
No, he hasn't called me. She's not here because you don't like her. Yeah, well, she helped ruin my marriage, so fuck her, the fucking bitch.
She ruined your marriage by telling Rev he needs to get help. I would say your marriage wasn't very strong to begin with then.
Thank you, Buddha. You have a good day, hon.
Eric, yeah, I remember now. I forgot about it until you said it.
Maybe Wookie is scared of being blamed. Yeah, she should be. She should be. Because the fucking shit she's done. Oh, yeah. God's got a target right on your forehead, bitch. Guarantee it. So don't be, surprised if you end up getting really fucking sick, Wookie.
Wow.
Because that's what my Lord does whenever someone tries to touch me.
You are fucking evil. This is why your life is the way that it is. And stop using God. Seriously, you don't know God. If you knew God, you wouldn't be a leech. You wouldn't be a waste of space. You wouldn't disrespect your kids and be the worst mother on the planet. Ew. Looky, I'm sure you're fine. Shani can't leave the couch. So there's that. This was her stove. I heard she cleaned. Okay, you guys, this is going to be really disgusting, but somehow it's not the worst thing we're going to talk about. I'm pretty sure this is mouse poop on her stove. I see mouse poop. I see food. I see cigarettes. Let me see if I could zoom in a little. I don't know if it's going to let me. I think I'm already zoomed in. Zoom in on YouTube. Do you see mouse poop? How do you let your stove get like this? I've been in crack houses that are cleaner. I'm serious. Oh my God, she's mad because she thought she got K-Belled. Except for Wookie doesn't want him. These are the pups. But I have a different clip I want to show you. They're living their best life. Like Coco, I'm so happy we got her. I really am. I don't think that she would do well in a small space or if somebody is gone all day because really if she's not passing out from terrorizing everybody, I don't know, like she wants to go on walks. She's very active and I love it. She fits in perfect with our family. They walk, they hike, they do everything and she's happy to do it all, right? Um and she has a big backyard to run in and I just love her. I didn't realize how crazy Jack Russells are. They're insane, but I'll tell you, she's one of the best things to happen to us. She is. All right, more foodie stuff. Foodie is live and worried about a bra she found. Her chat is trying to convince her that Salah is cheating, but how is it cheating if they supposedly broke up and signed divorce papers? Her cat is crying so much and she doesn't even care. All right, press 1 if you want to watch the whole clip. It's like 11 minutes long. Or press 2 if you just want me to summarize it and go to the other tweets. I'm fine with either one. They're very busy. Hey, Linda. They are nuts. They are high
but
activity.
it's illegal, and then it's Syria level illegal.
Negative 22. Okay. Her cat cries the whole entire clip. She doesn't really seem phased. She talks about this bra she found, but it was in her luggage. Like, I have a picture to show you guys. It's been there. She didn't just find it. She's lying to get Salah's attention or for views. That's it. That's all. So Crochet said, in reference to finding a random bra in her suitcase yesterday, she's been in Canada for how many weeks now? And mentioned somehow it could be the moms/sisters, the mom who was passed. This is a very short clip.
I don't know. I really don't.
You are, Linda.
Well, his mom too, like some of her clothes, some of the sisters, some of the clothes are still in storage, but I don't know. I really don't.
You do know, and this is very embarrassing. And if I didn't hate you today, I would feel bad for you. So Kelly posts this, and I don't remember what it is.
I'm gonna complain to YouTube, don't worry. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm diabetic. If I go hours and hours without eating anything, that's not good for my health either. That's self-harm. Thank you.
So eat off camera then. Why do you have to monetize your disorders? Do it off camera. Meandering said hours and hours without eating anything in her case, more than 2 hours, would actually be good for her diabetes. If she plays that dumb with YouTube, they might terminate her channel just because they don't want to deal with her anymore. Well, may that happen. This is Chantel looking like Jen. This would scare me. But keep eating, Chantel. Misanthrope said it's a little chilling. A little bit. Mrs. Floopa Booty said the fact that she thinks she has an LLC, which doesn't exactly exist in Canada, from what I understand, tells us she has done zero research. I love it. And Dwight said if I go hours without eating, that's harming myself too, Chantel Foodie Beauty Suro 12/24/2025. No, girl. That's called not constantly eating. Is she trying to tell us that she would crash if she didn't eat for 2 hours? Because if anything, I feel like that would just get her blood sugar back down to a normal, I don't know, number. She's so angry over being cut off from being paid to eat. Yeah, she thought she had it made getting paid to indulge in her addictions, but nobody should be getting paid for that. MFW tried that for a while and she lost how many channels? If somebody can't drink and get shit-faced, why do they want to see somebody overindulge and get sick with food? So I said this is addict behavior because it is.
Then I would need help, yeah, because I'm going with a place, like my aunt set me up with someone she knows, and it's like a discount. And now that I'm demonetized, don't try to spare yourself. It's harder than it sounds.
Oh
At
my
least she's
God.
not BG67.
Don't give her any ideas.
It's a place that only does it like certain times.
So low cost clinic. You can't afford $100?
That's why it's not like a normal vet. I'm saving like probably $300 this way, so. And I thought, well, if she's probably not going to go into heat anyways. Surprise, surprise.
They can do spays when a cat's in heat, but I believe it costs more.
I don't know if I can't eat at all on camera. I feel like just saying F it and just whatever if my channels get deleted because. But no, I don't want that to happen. Because
Wow.
I get really hungry. I have to have something.
So why can't you eat off camera? This is what I'm confused about. Why is it so hard to just not eat on stream? I somehow magically do it 3 times a day. Anyways, let's keep going. Hold on. I need to show you guys their cuteness. This might make your day. And then we're going to get into Chantal being weird with her cat. She gonna get you, Coco. Everyone fears the Chihuahua. Not one. I am AI. Get her, Chotch. I love her so much. Now they're having a standoff. Look at Chachi. She's just so tiny. She's so tiny. I didn't realize how small she was. I mean, I did, but until we brought home the moose. Pupzilla is what we call her when she's crazy. Anyways, Aaliyah said, I asked Google if it's neglect to not get your cat spayed, and the answer was yes. It's also very uncomfortable for them. Okay, it says, yes, failing to spay your cat, especially when she's in a heat and seeking mates, can be considered neglect because it exposes her to serious health risks, infections, cancers, and behavioral issues, contributes to pet overpopulation, and can lead to unwanted litters, all of which impact her well-being and the community. While you can often spay during heat after a few days, the best approach is to talk to your vet immediately to manage her current heat and schedule the spay soon after to prevent future cycles and risks. When I worked an emergency shift at a veterinary clinic, I can't tell you how many female animals came in with pyometra. And it's painful and it's awful, and you have to have an emergency surgery done. And even then, your pet's not guaranteed to live. Why would you put your animal through this? Why? She had money to order DoorDash how many times a day, to buy stupid stuff from the Dollar Tree, to spend $400 on edibles, but she couldn't make sure her cat was spayed. She's been there 2 months. 2 months. This is the bra in question. She showed the bra. It's some kind of flesh-toned padded deal. Look away, kitten. Look at the cat. She's so fucking cute. She didn't deserve to be picked up by this monster. She didn't. Bad Seed said, first off, if a guy gives a so-called mistress in Thailand a Calvin Klein bra, that is not something to flex. A Calvin Klein sports bra? She was trying to say maybe Salah gave it to somebody in Thailand. I don't know. Something about Thailand. Didn't really understand it. But is that the bra you buy somebody you're cheating with? A nude bra? Okay, let me put myself in my best male cheating shoes. What would I buy? I would go to Victoria's Secret or like Hustler and buy the sluttiest outfit in the world. Not a nude bra. I mean, maybe you really like the granny panties and granny look. I mean, I have a nude bra, so I'm not shading you if you're in one right now. There's certain tops you need to wear one under. But like, I mean, is this what you give to your woman on the side, your side piece, whatever? Anyways, Foodie thinks it's super illegal in Syria to cheat. Yeah, she said it's worse than cocaine or something. Well, it happens anyways. Plus, he just romance scammed Foodie, so we got it from somewhere. And Muta, temporary marriage for sex is legal in Syria. Who says he didn't just do that? I don't think they're going to care if he cheats on you, Chantal. I mean, I could be wrong. Skinny girls, hey Jaden. Salah does like that. He does like big boobs and skinny waists. I think of like the corn and stuff that he sent K-Bella. Not one person looked like Chantal. Not one. Animals, our Earth Angel said, report Chantal the Beezer show for, I can't say this word, timestamp 5651, intentionally allowing the innocent kitten to starfish her crotch. 5651.
No, she doesn't cry when I'm sleeping.
There we go.
Her head is missing. Where's your head? It's under the foodie. You're gonna get lost. It's warm? Where's your head?
You're fucking disgusting. I can't watch any more of this. She's the creep who probably has peanut butter sitting beside her. Fucking nasty. So you can report it. It's her recent live, 5651 is where we found it. There's so many clips of
Her
this.
head
It's
is
not
missing.
funny.
Where's your head?
I fucking hate you. My heart is racing right now. She's just a disgusting pig and weird as fuck with an animal. She is being sexual. She's enjoying it a little too much. Oh my God. I want nothing but bad things for this woman. And no, I don't feel bad saying that. Does Foodie really believe the words? And again, I saw a screenshot Lindsay had posted in Discord where her chat was asking if the cat was licking her in a certain area and doing you know what. And she thought that was so funny. Sassy Cat says, does Foodie really believe the words that come out of her mouth and how many years she's been repairing her problems? If she was doing any work to repair them, we wouldn't be stuck in a vicious cycle, would we? She's too busy getting off with her cat to work on herself. Nasty. Foodie, you are disgusting. You are worse than anybody I have ever talked about on here.
So fat people on YouTube are being demonetized if they are shown eating. I swear it's a fucking hater from Gorl that works in YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Like, how are they even legally allowed to tell somebody that? Because even if you have ED, you have to eat. And the focus is not to avoid it, it's to repair your relationship with it.
This is insanity. Foodie. It doesn't matter how many times you justify it or go over it in your head. They don't want you to do what you do on camera. So if you have to eat, do it off camera. Is there any reason that the only time you want to eat, it has to be in front of people? Welcome to the Addiction Club. You thought it was so funny making fun of everything I've been through. This is the reality of addiction. People start having opinions. You start getting fired from jobs. It's no longer fun and comfortable because everybody is judging you because they know what you're doing, Chantal. They don't want to pay you to promote your disordered eating. That's it. That's all. If you have to eat, eat off camera. Is there any reason why you want to get paid for it? Why you want to monetize it? Fair Fiasco said, listening to Foodie make kissy noises while the kitten yowls in heat is another level. Tell us again how Foodie doesn't hurt anyone. The cat's clearly suffering. The whole time she was live, all you hear is, it's crying the whole entire time. Tat Von B said either the girlfriend put the bra in the suitcase, one of the aunties to fuck with her, or Salah to give her a hint. No more, no less. You are an idiot, and that doesn't seem to get a hint. Well, let's say that they did. She still didn't just find this bra. Why did she use it today or yesterday for content? It's been there. I would love to think that an auntie did it to throw her off and make her rage and spiral. She can write off the meal cost. Well, not anymore. That part. No one gives a fuck about your relationship with food. No one wants to see it. It's not healthy. We all know it. You're not doing anything to change. She's not going to OA. She's not going to therapy. She's not doing anything to help herself. How sorry are we supposed to feel for her? If this was anybody else and they were showing up to their job under the influence, they'd get fired, right? Why does Foodie want to get paid to overindulge? Kitten point of view. That poor cat. No wonder why it was so afraid of her. She looks like the giant Mucinex man. Doesn't she? All right, let's see. Teardrop, you are the weirdest creep-ass simp bitch ever. Your obsession over another middle-aged woman is unhinged. Strawberries. Yep, it's mine to cherish. Oh, she was talking about a receipt that said Chantal on it. Salabi stealing your dreams. Teardrop is in love with Chantal and nobody can convince me otherwise, and I don't know why. Teardrop, you like women who do disgusting things with their innocent animals? You like bald-ass bitches? Barren bald-ass bitches? Patches, Soro. My dog has more hair than her, both of them. Oh my gosh. Ron, pray for my booty. Sending thoughts and prayers right now. She would boot her husband out for Chantal. It's so gross. Oh, it went up. Foodie said she only on live stream 2 hours a day when she was threatening to sue YouTube. Does she know that leaves 22 hours in a day to eat? She has plenty of time. I don't know what she's so worried about. I don't know. Okay, Sassy Cat has a poll. So Foodie found a bra in her unpacked clothing yesterday that didn't belong to her. She said Salah kind of helped her pack. Some claim he cheated when she was in Qatar. She refused that. Others said it could be a female family member's bra. So whose bra was it? The options are family member, wife number 2, female he cheated with, or Salah's. I so desperately want to choose Salah, but please tell me what you would choose. Eric said teardrop going to Ed Kane Foodie if they ever meet up. Oh, God. Okay. The intrusive thoughts are going to win. I have to choose Salah. Female he cheated with won. But Salah was the second vote. Really, Candy? How is that? 500 Kids and No Money said, Foodie keeps saying, I haven't talked about eating problems in years. That's cute. But it's also wrong. It's not just talk, it's behavior. Eat with me, I'm sad. My husband left me, eat with me. Midnight bingo snacks is content. That's disordered ways of eating on camera. It is. Every time she was sad or something was wrong, she'd go to food. Every time. 500 Kids also said she still thinks she's getting some of her YouTube pay. Sweetie, no. Ask literally anyone who's been demonetized. But please keep telling her she'll get through it. The crash is going to be chef's kiss. She'll get it, though. You're not going to get the check, Chantal. Whatever it's supposed to be, that $5,000, $4,000, it looks like it's going to deposit to you, but it's not. So start preparing. You're not going to have that big chunk of money. YouTube takes it. I remember asking, I'm like, so what happens to like the super chat money or the memberships or whatever? And I think they said it goes back to the advertisers or something. It was some answer like that. But like either way, it was not going to go to me, right? Either way. Chantal isn't special. She violated terms of service. In YouTube's eyes, she didn't really earn that money. Eric, is this what you were talking about? Eric emailed me and he said a new documentary had dropped on Chantal and Pete's. And if so, if this is it, Eric, I do have a clip. Tap Von B said, here we go, guys. A documentary on Pete's. Looks not bad. Go to interesting stuff from around 8014. Okay.
Marvel Comics, of course.
Exacerbated my depression again.
Hello everybody, how you doing? You alright? Today we will be looking at a man who has uploaded 1,569 videos to YouTube, and instead of fame he just got an army of trolls documenting his every move who try and succeed to make him rage on live streams. Pete's is a man so hilariously boring that it actually makes him interesting, and his life lazily plodding along from one bad decision to another is a spectacle to behold. James Lucas lives in the suburbs of Ottawa, Canada, and is best known for his relationship with infamous lolcow Foodie Beauty, but today we will take a fine-tooth comb to his life and explore the many wonders of Pete's. First, let's start off nice and easy by looking at his obsession with fantasy worlds.
Obviously, Marvel Comics, of course.
Exacerbated my depression again.
Oops. Well, I was talking a lot. I was saying I think I want to do a members only and we could watch the documentary together. It's been a minute since we watched something. So maybe we could press one if you're interested in doing a members only this week, maybe in the next few days. That sounds like a good time to me. I'm lip reading. This is where I was talking about vegan for life. I said I remember that they used to super chat Chantal like $200 sometimes. And they're like, please take BBJ and Sam to the vet. And Chantal would go buy clothes and go get her nails done. And then she'd go buy Jamaican patties. And the cats never went to the vet. And I think eventually Vegan for Life just gave up on Chantal, like everybody eventually does. 1, 2. The one they did about Foodie Beauty had a lot of pictures I had never seen before. Really, the doc isn't worth it, for the people said. I know, but it might be, well, I mean, I don't know because I haven't watched it, but it might be something we could do together. Anyways, Foodie was in the kitchen getting cooked by her comment section. Demonetized this channel too. Can't get her shit together on here either. She's dead broke and I love that the most for her. Has she gained more weight? Yes, because all she does is eat. Aaliyah said Foodie Beauty's grift has been going ever since the end of the Kuwait arc. I wonder what has changed during that time for her to stoop that low. She hasn't stopped since. I think she's trying to keep Salah. And we know he's motivated by money. And when things were going really, really well with them, at least in her eyes, it was when she was making good money from eating and all the feeder stuff. And so I think she's trying to keep him with money, but I think he's already over it. Nana Spike T said, you're barely finding this mysterious bra a month later, but you've gone through every article of clothing. And you saying you kept his clothes folded neatly is laughable. You don't even fold your own clothes. He cheated 24/7, but this is for drama. Chantal, we know he cheated on you. You know he cheated on you. The need for this bra story, I don't know. It's not making him look bad. It just makes you look more insane. You knew he was cheating and you stayed. Did you think he changed his ways? Here's a very important number if you are concerned about animals in Ontario, Canada. You can dial 1-833-926-4625 or email Animal Welfare Services at ontario.ca. I wonder if people already have. Heard about Pete's. If he needs help, you know Foodie won't help. Maybe he'll see she doesn't care about anyone. What happened to Pete's? Yaba said, I don't know what's worse, the cat crying or Chantal kissy calling for the cat. Both. Because I know what she wants to do with the cat. It seems super dry. It's not worth a membership. Okay. It's not worth. If it's not worth it, then yeah, I didn't watch it. I just saw a clip and I mean, It seemed okay to me, but I guess I'll watch it. And then we should do a members only soon, anyways. Maybe Saturday night. We can go see the horse and carriage ride in downtown and Santa. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like that instead. Okay, so what I do know is people are talking about FFG and her lying about being Jewish, but I'm not in the mental headspace for FFG today. She's not practicing. It's a big topic today, okay? She's saying like Happy Hanukkah on her community tab for her members only. But the last time we were live, we read her offering a Jewish woman's docs to Negs. So I don't believe she's really wishing you a happy anything, okay? Anyways, 10KD said Chantel really lost her job and couldn't give less of a fuck. Can you imagine losing your job and just this is what you do? Boots aren't hitting the ground, out turning in resumes, whatever. Like, this is Chantel thinking that she's going to get $4,000 to $6,000 on the 21st or around that without a care in the world. I also like how her kitchen is in her living room. Ashley said because she expects her Beezers to bail her out like they always do. I think she's going to get a rude awakening this time. I need to become a member. Yes, Mandy. Good to see you. If it's not worth it, then yeah, it seems super dry. Okay, Queen Jellybean said, oh God, might be time to go give your tuna can a good power wash, Chantel. You're such a weird fucking bitch with animals. Everything from Sam loves me in a non-sexual way to Sam likes to suckle my chest. There was the time you were getting Julia off with your foot, and now this? She needs to be on a list. She is inappropriate with animals. It's not normal for you to get your animal off. I don't know who needs to hear it out there. And if you think that's normal, go seek psychiatric help. Animals cannot consent. They do not need your help. Spay and neuter them. There you go. Chantel, you have paid for sex before. Just go do that again. Leave your cat alone. Please. It's sad that I even have to beg you on a public live stream to stop being inappropriate with your cat, but please do. I know you're hanging out with the furries of the world, but you're getting fucking weird, lady. I guess this is an Amberlynn song, and I think I kind of need it because I'm about to rage at Chantel again.
She swears it's true love after a few days. A total stage 5 clinger just for you, oh. You know that she loves kids' toys. Let her build some Legos, rejoice. At this point, she's just confused, but she has to lose. Don't call my name, don't call my name. Amber Lindro. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe.
Gosh.
Beck Nando.
Alejandro.
Can't live in bliss, this ain't a plush. Just smoke some Delta 8 and hush. Don't call my name, don't call my name. Desterto. Amber
That zoo stuff, not furry. Thank you for the correction because I tend to lump them all in the same. But just like there's good and bad people in every community, I'm sure there's differences. And there's good people who just want to, I guess, dress up as a fox. And then there's weird creeps like anime. This is Chantel's empty home. Was that Alejandro? I think so. I had to turn it off because it's going to be stuck in my head for the remainder of today. Who was that? Hold on. I just want to see who it is. But now it's... Oh, Lordy, it's Jordy. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck my life. Well, I have a few more tweets I want to show you before we go. I'm sorry if this stream was weird. What is this? Performing arts on the Beezer show? Hold on. Is this her LLC? It is gross, Sue. I saw what happened on the beach, and that broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. Performing arts companies, the information shown above sends out the most recent information. Not actually an LLC, but yes, public record. So she's just confused about what she actually has. But she does have one. Primary activity, performing arts. Sorry. Alexa said another cat in heat, I see. How is she not an animal abuser again? I'll wait. She is. Spay and neuter your pets, please, and thank you. Enigma said, I thought she was using another reputable business name, and the person was going to sue her over using their name. She had Sam as her CEO. She is using false info to act like a real business because she was celebrating her LLC with a cake with Pete's, and Pete's made a 10-second video for her. I don't know. She's confused. She has something, okay? She has something. This is the bra and the luggage. Wait, where is it? The bra was in Chantel's suitcase when she showed what she packed leaving Syria. Milky has the photo on her stream, so she's lying that the bra didn't just appear. Chantel brought it back with her from Syria. Oh, I see it now. It's next to the sweat. No? I don't know. Where am I looking? Apparently it's in this screenshot and my eyes just aren't seeing the bra. I don't know. A cat is a CEO that she doesn't even have anymore. Jordy was great. Jordy Landro. The chat was a mess. Everyone kept saying they were Tracy, and nobody knew who was the real Tracy. All right, this is a clip from Mr. Snowflake.
Everyone kept saying they were Tracy, and nobody knew who was the real Tracy. See, I missed the chat. That was obviously the best part when I did live streams, the chat.
Do you want me to? I need to be on an hour. I can't.
Very funny.
I can't get off of the chat until it says an hour because it will stop the stream every time I switch the screen.
I don't want to be here, everybody. Oh, what a great way to get everybody pumped up for your first live stream on Twitch.
So I can't get off right now. Yeah, I'm gonna stay for an hour and then Teardrop. I don't think that's the real Tracy, is it?
Everyone pretended to be Tracy. Well done, everybody, if you're watching, if you took part. That's very funny. No, I'm the real Tracy. No, I'm the real Tracy. Very good. Well done.
Is that really Tracy? I thought the Strawberry Blonde one was. That woman is Tracy? So then who is Strawberry Blonde? Strawberry Blonde 52 or 51?
Right.
Okay, I see that. Strawberry 52 or 51, because I have 51. Turns out the green Tracy is real. So the green Tracy is the real Tracy. And so is the Strawberry Blonde, because Tracy...
Well, the real Tracy, please stand up.
She's boring most of the time. You've got to create your own entertainment. So well done, everybody. I love she's stressing away. Who's the real Tracy?
Nobody knows.
So funny.
Said that she is, right? So that's what's going on.
Apparently, Tracy doesn't like it if you go and pretend her. So if she goes live on Twitch later and you have the time, have fun. And please send me the clips. Who the fuck told her this was healthy? I still don't know what this is. This is what she's doing over on Twitch. And this is why I'm not going to Twitch anytime soon for her content. I don't know. For some reason, I see refried beans right out of the can, and then she's marinating it with ketchup. Here's a clip from Alabama Chapstick before we go. I think I have like 3 more things, you guys, and then I'll let you guys go and enjoy your Monday.
Please, for the love of Giada's gummy smile, do not put that onion in there with those peppers. That is going to smell like zip-locked armpits. Congratulations. You've created locker room leftovers, girl.
Isn't that pathetic?
Would you stop dry begging for Chicago cutlery? Poor Teardrop's over there rubbing herself down her whole body with oil of Olay just to stay moisturized and warm. You're using a Phillips head screwdriver to cut up peppers, and meanwhile, poor Teardrop's over there just trying to herd the chat with some kind of online pamphlet. She has no idea what she's doing. She's enforcing rules that have never existed, and she's timing out the wrong people and apologizing to bots. It is a mess. Please, for the love of...
Oh my gosh. She's not going to make it on Twitch, you guys. Everybody thinks Amberlynn Reed is getting her monetization back in February, but I don't know how she would know. But Amberlynn Reed makes this really long community post saying that when she said she was done with YouTube, in the moment she really meant it, but she'll see us in February. Shenanigans said, you know what I'm not getting from this community post? Accountability. Barbecue Chicken said, so she got her monetization back, or she says it's been quiet, or I've been quiet lately because I really needed this space and silence to find myself again. When I said I might leave YouTube for good, I truly meant the words I was speaking at the time. This platform has held so many versions of me, ones I was so sad to erase for my channel, but others that felt therapeutic to erase and leave behind for good. I've spent my whole adulthood on YouTube. I've literally grown up on here. Stepping away made me realize how deeply it was truly woven into my life, and I don't know anything different. So she couldn't find a job. I've been spending this time away working on myself, finding new income outlets, exploring different coping skills, oh brother, and discovering new hobbies. For the first time ever, I'm experiencing existing without having to perform. I truly believe everything happens for a reason, and I'm grateful for this much needed time away and what it has led that to be. It's been hard, different, and a learning curve, but it has showed me that I'm stronger than I think. I'm able to overcome even the toughest of challenges and changes to my life. You are demonetized. She's acting like she overcame this huge hurdle. I miss you all, and I truly hope this holiday month is treating you gently. And thank you to those who have been patient and kind during this transformation. I'm excited to say that my first video back will be February 9th, 2026. See you all later. Well, she's going to get trolled. Ricky, I'm not leaving this second, but I will be leaving soon. Oh, this is what Grok thinks of Chantel's picture. Based on the graphic in the post, okay, a side-by-side comparison intended to sarcastically highlight weight gain, the two bottom images appear to show the same individual in recent photos, depicting a 5'1" female with super morbid obesity. Not just super morbid obesity, super morbid obesity. Visual indicators include extreme abdominal apron, extending well below the waist and over the thighs when seated, multiple rolls on the arms, neck, and torso, significant facial fullness with multiple chins resting on the chest, overall body proportions suggesting very high body fat percentage and limited mobility. For a 5'1" female, this degree of obesity typically corresponds to a weight of approximately 450 to 520 pounds. Community observers, including replies to the post itself, and it says this is a rough visual estimate. The actual weight can vary based on frame size, muscle mass, and distribution, but the depicted size aligns with documented cases of individuals at or above 450 pounds in public lol cow tracking communities following this person. Oh my gosh. I love Grok, by the way. Shout out to Grok. They're very shady. ChatGPT is too nice and too politically correct. Grok doesn't give a fuck. All right, you guys, I think that's all I have for right now. If anything pops off today that is interesting and it's not just Chantel eating, I can hop on. So I'll keep my eyes peeled. If for some reason I miss anything, we'll recap it in the morning. And I think what I'm going to do Saturday night, you guys, we're going to do a little out and about, either Friday night or Saturday night, but we'll do it for members only, and we'll do something Christmassy, maybe go look at lights. I don't know, but I love you. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Ruby, thank you for being a member for so long. I can't remember the exact months right now, but thank you, and I love you. Don't be a Chantel. Be appropriate with your animals. Please get them spayed and neutered. If you're concerned about any animals in Ontario, Canada, I did give you the hotline and email. I love you. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody.